Favorite memory with Coach Reid will probably have to be when we went to Long County and beat them on the road for his 800th win. That was just such a big moment in his career. I'll always remember his locker room talks before the games because he was the best motivator. He can make us believe that we could beat anybody. He made us believe in ourselves and made us want to go out there and play like we were the best team ever. He was just the greatest coach that I probably have ever played for, and I'll never forget him, and I love him. Love you, Coach Reid.
Favorite thing about Coach Reid would probably be he never worried about who you were, where you came from. He didn't care what background you had. He just always tell you how it is. He'd tell you how it is. He didn't hold anything back. My favorite memory would probably be on the 4th of July. Every 4th of July, we'd always go to his house and we'd have a big old cookout, big old neighborhood cookout. He never broke tradition. He was always sticking to it. It didn't matter. You'd see him walk up to ball games, away games, home games. He would not walk on that grass. It was just one of his things.
My favorite memory with Coach Reid was my senior year during our region championship basketball game against McIntosh High School down at Brenton Parker College. We were undefeated for the season. I was the starting point guard, and the team was in second place because we had already beaten them twice during regular season. At halftime, we were down about 4 points. As the team left out to go back out for the second half, Coach called me back. He said, "Kourtney, come here. Are you good?" I responded and said, "Yes, sir. I'm just tired, Coach." He put his hand on my shoulder, looked me dead in the face, and said, "You're a leader. I can't afford to take you out. This is a big game. You gotta play. I need you to be tough and finish strong." We ended up winning the region championship undefeated that night. It's my favorite memory because I knew I wouldn't have been as strong and tough without Coach Reid's fire behind me. What made Coach Reid great was the fact that he was a genuine coach, athletic director, and leader. He didn't care who you were, what your last name was, or where you came from. He treated everyone the same. He coached everyone the same. And he loved us all genuinely. Whether it be tough love or silly love, it was unconditional.
The biggest impact he really left on me is to always love your family. He was a great family man. He cared for every single one of his family members, and he was always there for Logan and Addie's games and Mackenzie. One thing for sure was don't ever lose to Toombs County. What I miss most about Coach Reid is just seeing him every day, parking in that same parking spot in front of the field house, turning them front tires to the left, just parking a little over the line, staying off of his grass. And don't ever want to do that. But I miss everything about him. He was a great man. He really, really loved Vidalia Indians, and I just miss him.
So my favorite thing about Coach Reid was his OCD. Most people don't know how I got to know Coach Reid so well, but I was actually given the opportunity to be his student assistant last year, and so I always got to go see him every fourth block. And I think one of the characteristics that I love most about Coach Reid was he had tough love. But every day that I left his office, he always stood up and gave me a hug and told me that he loved me. My freshman year, new to the high school, and we were in the old high school, so it took like 10 minutes to walk to the field house for weight training. And one day I was leaving lunch and I walked through the grass, and he rolled down his window and he said, "Get off my grass." And I was like, "I'm sorry, Coach Reid, I didn't know." But I realized, he's just got a lot of humor in it. I know most people think that, he was a tough coach and he was hard on kids, but he really did care about this school and everybody that was involved in sports, and even if they weren't involved in athletics, he really cared about each kid here. He really helped me to see who I was and who I can be. Coach Reid was so special to me, and I really enjoyed my time spent with him, and I'll be praying for him.